Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 3 cases sent over by Humixx for the iPhone 15 Pro. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin and check all these cases out. And again, as always, I will have the links in the description for all of these cases. Starting off, I'd like to begin with their magnetic stand case. So this case has been popping off a lot recently. I've seen other brands making this design as well, and it's probably one of my favorite designs that has been implemented into the MagSafe ring on any cases. It adds functionality and it still looks very clean and minimal. So this is a clear case with blue edges, and again, there will be a link in the description. If we do go ahead and place our phone inside, I'll go ahead and start from the left side and just push down. And voila, so here is our magnetic stand case on the iPhone 15 Pro. Taking a look at it from the back, again, we do have the blue MagSafe ring as well with the blue accents all across. Plus we do have blue accents on the camera lip as well. The camera lip does go above the camera lenses, so again, if you do drop it on its back, it should be fine in most circumstances. And again, taking a look at the back once more, we can see that we do have our MagSafe stand with a nice little MagSafe puck, which again, has the functionality of being a MagSafe ring. And also, once this does start charging, you can also use it as a nice little stand by just pulling this out, and voila, here is your MagSafe stand in action with the iPhone 15 Pro. Again, you can either have it in landscape or portrait mode. It's really nice and simple and easy to use, and it does close flush, so no issues on that end. The MagSafe magnets are really strong. If I do go ahead and shake this, as you can see, the MagSafe does work really nice and well. And moving on to the front, we can see that we do again have a nice large lip all across the front display. I currently don't have a screen protector on here. I did just take off one of my screen protectors. It did crack, unfortunately, but again, the lip is still fairly large, so it should accommodate for most screen protectors if you do use one from a different brand. And as always, if you do drop it on its face, the case and the phone should be fine. So moving on to the buttons, which is probably one of the most important things in my opinion. Starting off with the power button in 3, 2, 1. All right, so nice and clicky, and then volume marker. Again, very nice and easy to click. Taking a look at the action button, some companies do fail to actually make the action button really nice and clicky, as it's a different design from the mute switch. And if we do press it, it's really nice and easy to click, and just by pressing it, you can hear that it does click, and it's super easy to click. So again, really nice buttons with this case and really nice functionality. If you do take a look at the left side once more, we do have 2 little holes for the lanyard. If you do use a lanyard, I haven't seen people use it in a long time, but on the top, we don't have anything else. And on the bottom, we do have our charging port plus our speaker grill cutouts. So overall, a very nice and simple case that adds some shine to your phone and gives you some extra functionality with the MagSafe case. So let's go ahead and move on. The next case that we have is going to be the camera guard case. And from the name, you can tell that it does give you that lens protection and does protect your camera lenses, which is good to know. If you do take a look at the inside, we do see that we do have this nice simple case. And placing our phone inside, all we have to do is again, start from the left side and just push down, and voila, here is our camera guard case on our iPhone 15 Pro. Taking a look at the back, we can see that our lenses are completely protected. We do have this nice lip that goes all across, and since it is symmetrical, real quick, I just want to show you that we don't get any rocking other than the top portion if you do press down, but other than that, it's very stable, which is nice to know. The Pixel 7 Pro, the Pixel 8 Pro actually does this with its own camera lens, which is already very symmetrical, but having this case and having this symmetry right here, it just allows you to not rock your phone on a table, which is good to know. Again, we do get some branding, and it does also let us know that it does protect your lens by saying lens protection. And if you do go ahead and try it out, voila. So it's as simple as that. All you have to do is slide it across and slide it back. So I'm not really a fan of these cases, as it really doesn't matter to me if the cameras are this protected. But again, if you are working in rough conditions, or I don't know, you travel a lot, you adventure a lot, you hike a lot, this might be a better option, as if you do drop your phone, it's more likely to actually crack and hit your camera lenses with a rock than if you're just someone like me that travels in the city and doesn't really hike too much. So moving on to the front portion, again, just like the previous case, we do have a nice large lip that goes all across the display. And again, if you do drop it on its face, it should be fine in most circumstances. Just like the previous case, these buttons should be very nice and functional. And we also do get a nice little texture on these buttons, unlike the other case. And if we do start clicking them, so starting with the power button, these are surprisingly more clicky compared to the other one. And the volume marker, again, a lot more clicky. action button, a lot more clicky. So I actually prefer these buttons compared to their magnetic stand case, but again, they are both very great and very functional. And then up top, we also do get a nice little speaker grill cutout for your speaker up top, so you're not going to be losing out on sound quality. Same goes for the bottom with our USB-C cutout and our speaker grill cutout down here. So let's go ahead and move on to our last and final case. This case right here is actually very different compared to the other two cases. This is actually a waterproof case with a screen protector included and a camera cover. And if we do go ahead and check it out, here we have the front portion. We do get some information right here, so it does let you know for calling you do have to open up this portion down here, and for waterproofness you just close that. We also do have a screen protector and a camera lens protector on here, and we do get some instructions to place the phone inside the case. So putting this to the side, taking a look at what we do get instructions. All right, so make sure to remove any screen protector and camera lens protector before installing, and then you do install those, and then you place your phone inside the case, just push down and close the back portion. So let's go ahead and continue on with this. Let's go ahead and get this set up right here. All right, so here are the two parts of this case. This is going to be the front portion where we're going to place our phone inside first. And all we have to do for that is wipe our phone down with a microfiber cloth, which they did include, and I did go ahead and wipe it down. And then you're going to place it inside of the case. So pushing down from each end, voila, here is our phone inside of the case. And then we are going to be getting the back portion in. So for that, we're going to wipe it down once more. Go ahead and clean it up. And now let's go ahead and place the back plate inside. To do that, we are going to be taking off the sticker real quick. This is to keep it dust free. Plop that to the side and place it on top of our phone. Go ahead and push down from each end to get it a nice little tight seal. And once you do, make sure that everything is in. You can take off the stickers to reveal this case and also the front sticker. And here is our waterproof case. So they also did include these little stickers which you can place on your speaker grill. This is to actually keep it sealed. And we already have one on our action button right here to actually keep that sealed as well. But again, if you do want to place them on there, these are extras for that, but it already has one pre-installed. So making sure that everything is closed down on these edges. Go ahead and push down real quick. Get everything nice and tight. Make sure we have a nice seal. Voila, so here is our phone. With this case, we also do get a lanyard, but I will not be using it. So let's go and plop that to the side and actually take a look at this case. So I have not placed this in water. I will have to check that out as well. But again, from what it says, this is apparently a waterproof case. I will have to test it out to actually see if it's a waterproof case. But from looking at it, this is probably very water resistant, but after a certain while, this could probably get some water inside of there as nothing is really waterproof. On the bottom, for that extra waterproofness, we do have these little areas where you can actually close it down with the case. And to open it up, it's a pretty tight fit. You do open it up like this, and in here, you can actually charge your phone. But again, to get that seal, you do close it down perfectly so you don't get any water in there, and it should be sealed. Also, when speaking, we do have this portion right here that opens the microphone and then closes the microphone. If you do keep it closed, this does indicate that it is closed right there with a nice little image, and when you do open it, it does indicate that it's open and the seal is not open. So once you do close it, it should be sealed and it should be waterproof. If you do take a look at the display, it is still really easy to use. We can still do everything we need to do, which is good to know, and it is responsive. If we do take a look at the buttons and the action button right here, we can see that we do have a nice little indicator, plus and minus for that. And if we do click it, it's still very clicky for a case that's this thick. And then if we do take out the power button, again, still very clicky and easy to use. Action button, not really sure about that. It's a little harder. You do kind of have to get your nail in there, unfortunately, since this is a pretty thick case. But other than that, this case should get the job done. We do have our camera lens protectors, which are included in the case. And if you do get your lenses cleaned perfectly, this should be fine and you should still be able to take great pictures. We do have a nice little clear back plate, which you can see as well. But unfortunately, this does not come with MagSafe. So you are going to be missing out on MagSafe, but you are going to be able to waterproof your phone just for that extra protection, even though your iPhone does have water resistance. But again, as I said, this is for the extra protection. So this is going to be their last and final case. This is going to be their waterproof case. Again, I have not tested it personally, so I can't say anything. I can't give credit to that, but this does seem like a nice and tight seal. So that'll basically wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.